Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Haute Modesty. Today is part 3 of my 2021 decluttering series, and today we will be decluttering 2 things, highlighters and bronzers. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, how are you guys doing today? I'm so overwhelmed with all this stuff. I mean, this is part 3 of my 2021 decluttering series, and it feels like, oh my God, is it ever going to end? And so, I'm so glad that I'm able to share this with you, because now I feel like I have a purpose and not just looking through my things and playing with them to say, do I want to keep it? Do I not want to keep it? But to really explain to you why I'm keeping it and how I liked it or how I didn't like an item, okay? But remember, this is my opinion, and if you have some things that I'm saying, no, this isn't so not me, it's okay. And there's ones that you may hate and I may love, okay? So this is the way it goes. So I'm just sharing with you what I think of them and what my experience was. And so without any further ado, let's get started, because I do have a tub full of them. Well, not quite full, but it covers the bottom, okay? And so let's get started. Okay, the first thing in here is my NYX highlighter, and I haven't even opened it yet. I picked this up because it was on sale, I think, and I wanted to try it. And this is called the NYX Professional Makeup Diamond and Ice Liquid Highlighter Set, and it's called California Beamin', and there's 4 different shades in here, and I really do want to try it, but I don't want to try all of them. I just want to try one. Just by the quality of them, I'm probably going to go ahead and pick just one out of this whole thing and break it up and give each of these as part of a giveaway and some other giveaways, okay? So there's like 4 here. I'll pick one that makes sense to me, probably either the white one or the little kind of pinky one, and then put the rest actually into the giveaway. So I will keep 1 and declutter 3. But like I said, I can't tell you much about this because I've never used it and it's liquid, but I want to try it. But if you've tried it before and you know about it, please put it below and let me know what you thought of it, okay? Okay, so this is number 1. Okay, number 2. Okay, this is MAC. You know how I love MAC. You heard me raving about it and talking about it and boo-hooing about it in my blushes video, but this is a highlighter, and I picked this up actually for the holidays, and this was a holiday kit, and it comes with a mirror, and it comes with 3 different shade of highlighter, and I like that. I like the fact that there's all 3 of them together, and this is very white, right? And this is like Arctic, right? And this one here is a little bit beigey, and this one is pinky. And my favorite one out of all of them so far has been this one here. And I have used a white one too, and I like it as well. Especially if I'm wearing foundation that's usually, lighter than what I'm typically wearing, I like to put this on, okay? And then this one here, I do like it as well, but I haven't had the occasion to use it as much as I have the other 2 because I really like those 2. Okay, and so this is a keeper. And by the way, this here, what I like about this is that it's very hard, and it's not like it doesn't chalk up and break up really easily, which is nice. And when it goes on very smooth, and it doesn't like some of the highlighters, they leave like a stripe. And this doesn't do that. I don't know if that's because of the so much of this, or is it the fact that the brush that I'm using? And so just to show you the brush that I'm using is this one here, and this is also by MAC, and this actually came with one of my highlighters as a kit, and here it is right here. So, but this is a very good brush. You see how it's kind of like chunky, and And so it actually goes on there. Just kind of do this, and it goes on there really nice. And other than that, I was using my fan brush as well. And so yeah. Anyway, I don't. Okay, I'm being sidetracked here. Sorry about that. And so now, yeah. So this is a keeper. And next is, I recently got this, and this is by Natasha Denona. And this is a Natasha Denona Glow Gold. And very, very beautiful. Compact, very beautiful gold, 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 very gold. But I don't like gold. I mean, not this gold. And this is very, yeah, I think I tried it one time on each side, and it's just too much for me. It's beautiful. I mean, it's very creamy. Even for a powder, it feels creamy. And if I swatch it, it's very beautiful. It's very nice. And this is like very faint. Let's see. Let me see if I can swatch this for you guys. Yeah, this is barely showing up, where I think this one's going to show up a lot more. And this is more like a brass and gold. And so, okay, I don't know if it shows up. I have not been having good luck. It's right here and right here. Yeah. So it is a very nice gold highlighter. But like I said, I don't use this color. I don't know what possessed me to buy this, and I think I really didn't know what it looked like inside, and it was actually part of the add-on, so it's not like I paid full price for it, because if I had, I would have been upset. But this one here, even though the texture is beautiful, the color is actually beautiful, but I don't like gold to begin with. Like, all of my stuff are like silver jewelry and, platinum jewelry, which is a silver color, and so, yeah, I think I'm gonna let this one go to clutters. Okay, so that's that. I need another bucket, I think. Okay, and next is I haven't used this either. Here it is, and as you notice, this is the OFRA. Yes, this is the OFRA, and I really think I'm going to use this because I did swatch this and I really like the colors, but I really haven't had the opportunity more than anything else to use this one. And the other OFRA product I did declutter was the blush, because I have so many in that shade. So but I didn't even oh my God. I can't think of the word. I didn't even swatch the darn thing, so I got ahead and put it in my giveaways, and it looked like this. But this is the actual highlighter, and I like that. And I like the fact that, you can, go around like this and pick up a little bit of everything. And I think I have one in here that I've had that's kind of sort of like the same idea. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this one and put this back here. And next, speak of MAC, let's stay with the theme of MAC. And this is the highlighter I have on right now. And here it is. It, again, is from the holiday collection. And it came with the bag. And matter of fact, the brush that I just showed you came with this palette. And it's very nice. This is like a pinky beigey, but not, it's a unique color, and I really enjoy it, and I love the way it goes on. And you guys know how I love MAC products anyway, but this one, it's actually, it goes on really nice. It's subtle. I don't know if you can see it, if it's catching. Yeah, so this is what I have on my face now, and the thing is that it lasts, and this is what I like about it, and it stays on my face. It doesn't go away. Some of the highlighters might be really beautiful when they go on, but then it's like it fades over time. I'm like, what's up with that? So yeah, but this one is very nice, and I definitely recommend MAC highlighters as well as blushes, because I think those two things, they do such a great job. So yeah, the lipsticks too, but that's a different video. Okay, and next, again, this is MAC. Another holiday one. These are all pretty new, as you can tell. And so I am going to keep these until I can try them. And this is the one that's a shocking white one. And since I like the small white one and the 3 palette, I gone ahead and got this one. Like I said, this is brand new. I have not even used this one yet. So I'm going to go ahead and hang on to it. And so... and if I don't use it in the next year or so, I will put it in my declutters, I guess. Okay. And next, oh, this is what I was talking about. I've had this thing forever. And when I got this, I loved it so much. I used it a lot. I don't know why I haven't hit pan yet, but it looks like I was ready to. And I think the reason why I didn't hit pan is because it's one of those that you swirl and you don't just hit the middle part of the pan, right? Because if that was the case, this definitely would have hit pan. And it's by Too Faced. And this is a highlighter bronzer type of thing. It's called bronzer. It's called a bronzer, but to me, this like more, you could do either or. And beautiful mirror. Oh, sorry about that. It's a little dusty. And here is the actual product. So this is very white, and this is nice and bronzy brown. This is pink, and this is like a taupey silver. And this is called a something bunny, I think. Snow bunny. This is a snow bunny. And you know, like I said, I love this thing for the longest time, but I have not reached for it in a long time either. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and let this one go. But let me tell you a little about it in case you ever run into this and you're able to get it. It's very nice. It's very finely milled like all your high-end highlighters are. And well, most of them. I can't say all of them. And it goes on very nicely. Now, this one would last all day long. And what I liked about this one is because of the different colors, depending on which way you turned your head, it just kind of had a different kind of like a shine to it, right? So it would be pink, white, kind of beigey, and then taupey, you know, so it was really nice. And I really like this one. But like I said, I think I've outgrown it. I've had this thing for about maybe 8 years. And I haven't reached for it in the longest time. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and let this one go. And next, now this one here was crazy. I mean, I didn't know what it was going to look like. And I think I mentioned it in my, if you haven't seen my Yosemite trip video yet. I mean, I have it on in that one, and I was like, man, I had no idea what it was going to look like in the sun. I look like Edward Cullen from Twilight being shined in the sun. And this thing was like, I'm like, holy cow. Where did those sparkle things come from? Because it didn't look like that in a palette. And it's this one here. Okay, and this is, I'm not going to talk about it for too long, but this is let's see, Jeffree Star Frozen Peach Supreme Frost Glitter. But I'll tell you, it's Supreme. And that thing was just so shiny. And if that's the look that you're looking for, this is it. This is it. If you like that, you know, Edward Cullen look, you know, if you like that vibe, this is it. But yeah, this is way too much for me. So I am actually going to let this one go. Yeah. And yeah, maybe this is another one that I would say it's for maybe a younger crowd, maybe some, you know, something like my daughter would use to go to these anime things, you know. So yeah, that's that. Okay, and next, yeah, this is my beloved Hourglass, and I think I talked to you about the Hourglass blush that I actually did declutter, and this one I've had for a while. I got it at a holiday, and I do have another one in here, but look, this one in the middle, it hit pan. I love this color, but I did replace this color with the single one, which I will show you in a minute. But the other two I rarely ever used, and people love these two colors, and I don't know why I never got into it. And it's, you know, it's so beautiful, and it's just, oh my, I mean, the way this just picks up light. I mean, let me show you. Okay, these are the two different ones. Here they are. I mean, they are very gorgeous. And I don't know if it'll swatch. Highlighters don't tend to swatch very good. But anyway, yeah. Very, very creamy, and if you were to touch this, it is so very silky. I think of all of the highlighters that I've ever used, these have to be the silkiest, and they have to be the softest, and they are so very nice. But the problem with this company, there is a huge bit of conflict right now with this company, and it's because of there are many influencers that are very unhappy with this company, because I guess apparently they've been asking for years now to make more products, or make some product at least, because they don't have any apparently, that would work for darker skin tones. And so a darker skin tone meaning medium or medium tan and above. So if you're anything, you know, darker than a regular medium, there's nothing there for you apparently from this company. But the company has done some, I don't know, some things that they weren't happy with. They're calling it was a deception. They used a black model, and they had her hold a palette and make the palette look like it was for her skin tone, but apparently it darkened it in the picture. It's just this big thing with Hourglass. So a lot of influencers, especially those that like Jenna, what is her last name? She does prestige makeup and high-end makeup only. Oh, I forgot what her last name is. Anyway, she was very upset with it, and she no longer will talk about Hourglass in her channel, and also a couple of other influencers as well. So anyway, but long story short, I'm going to declutter this. Okay, so it is going away the way of the dodo. Okay. And speak of Hourglass again, the middle color that the shade that you saw is here, okay? And this is the shade here that is in the middle. And I've already gone through one of these. This is my second one. And, you know, I do agree with those that are talking about the issues with the Hourglass. But I am going to go ahead and finish this. And I will not invest any more in Hourglass products until they do decide to make a wider range of products. I mean, it's different from, you know, not knowing versus making a mistake versus being deceptive. So I will use what I have. I will not promote them. And yeah, I'll keep this, but I will not be purchasing Hourglass until they make some changes. Okay, that's that. Okay, next. Okay. I don't know where I got this from. What is that? Yeah, I think it's Dominique Cosmetics. And this is like, this looks really nice actually. But it's like a cream. And definitely this would swatch. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, look at this thing. Right here. You see that? Yeah, that's this. But because I have such a hard time, a nice mirror by the way, hard time with cream highlighters, I'm going to go ahead and declutter this, because what usually happens to me with the cream highlighters is that I put on makeup and then I'll try to tap it on, and all of a sudden my makeup lifts with it. And I have the same problem with some of the blushes as well. And so, you know, as much as I like this, I'm going to declutter it. It's by Dominique Cosmetics and it's called Skin Gloss. Okay? Declutter. Okay, next. And this is not a highlighter or a, why do I even have this in here? I don't need to have this in here. This is contour and I use it. So, you know, I don't know why it's in here. So I must have thought it was a highlighter. So, sorry. Detour. Okay, and the next one here is a bronzer, actually. And this is old, by Urban Decay. And this is something that I used to use a lot as well. And I liked it. And this was the very first bronzer that I got that didn't have any sparkles, because it was really hard to get one without that shiny stuff. But unfortunately, this actually shows up very red on me. And so I don't use it. I used to use their other shade, and I think they were out of it. And I got this one, and then it just didn't work out. This one here is called Toasted Bronzer. That's the name of the, baked bronzer. The color is called Toasted. And unfortunately, this is such a beautiful shade of bronzer. Unfortunately, I can't use it. It's too dark, and it shows up red. So, like some people, it shows up gray, you know, some of the things. But this one is like, yeah, no. So that's that. And next, I'll grab a big one. This is my Huda Beauty 3D Highlighter Palette. And I used this in the tutorial the other day. I think, a Wednesday, get ready with me type of thing. It's beautiful. It comes like this. This is the protective cover. And here they are. And let me tell you something. Oh, wow. These colors are so nice. So beautiful, so silky. It is not silty as the Hourglass one, but it's close. And the way it shows up on my skin, though, is just like gorgeous. I mean, and what I do is I use this one here as a blush topper. These two here as kind of like a highlighter. And this one here is more of like, I blend, like if I end up with a dark blush, I use this one to blend it. Like I have another palette with a blush that is pretty dark, and then but it's right next to it, and I can use them together. But this is actually good for that, and I really love this. I mean, if you have a chance to pick it up, and I got this as an add-on, and it was really, really cheap. And I was so happy with it when I got it. I'm like, oh my God, really? And it actually has a way. You can also follow the directions here, right? It says you want to prep, okay? You set it, okay? You sculpt, okay? And you flush. And so you can use it like that too. Or you can do like I do. You know, when I need it, I just, pick it up and okay, this is what I do. So anyway, yes, beautiful palette. Definitely beautiful. And you can use it on the eyes. Like I think that's what they're doing here. So yeah, and this is definitely a keeper. I will go ahead and keep this one for now because I am actively using this one. Okay. Okay, next. Another bronzer, and this is one that I forgot I had, and I really like it. It's by MAC. It's a bronzer, and it's a very beautiful color. There you go. And this one actually reminds me of the Urban Decay. What did I do with that? Here, Urban Decay. Hold on, let me open them both up to compare. Okay, and you see it's kind of similar, but you see how this one's got kind of like red. And, it shows up really red on me, where this one is a little bit more subdued. It doesn't have the red, but it doesn't. Okay, I ran out of batteries, and I had to replace the battery. Man, some of these days, I just want to poke myself in the eye with a spoon. Okay, sorry about that. So, it might be telling me I'm going too long, you think? So anyway, as I was talking about this MAC bronzer, I still do use this, but I use this more in the summer because it's got that tone for summer, and it is a little bit too dark for the winter for me. So I do use this in the summer. Again, it doesn't have any of the shimmers in it. This is a flat color. Yeah, and so I'm going to go ahead and keep that. And I just remembered, after doing all that, I have like 4 more palettes in my drawer. Speaking of summer, because I remember what I use for the winter. So I will put it in here for now. Okay, so here we go. Next is my Burberry, and this is so cute how it comes. So it comes in a little like a velvet pouch, and it comes with a cute little brush, which I still keep in the plastic. Okay, and this is more of a bronzer that I use in the summertime, but this one has it's a beautiful compact. I just want to show you the compact. And it's, it's so fancy. And it shuts like... So anyway, it is a very nice color. And this is something I do use in the summer. But this has got little sparkly. So, this has got shine to it. And I really love this color. Actually, this can double as a highlighter for somebody with a darker skin tone as well. And so... And it smells so good. I still have my plastic here. And so, yeah. And I think the thing about this one is it's a little bit picky in that it has really a lot of pigment. So you have to be careful. And the only way I don't even use the brush that comes with it because I think it's too heavy. Only way I can get this one actually to go on very nicely without leaving that line is to use a fan brush. And I just tap the fan brush in there. And instead of doing this, I kind of tap it on my face. So that way the powder actually comes off and it kind of floats down instead of me, creating this line. So, but it is very nice, very luxurious. And it is, like I said, Burberry. And the shade is number 2 because that's how they do it by numbers. And this is shade number 2. And let me see what they market it as because, let me see, highlighting powder. So they're calling it Golden Radiance highlighting powder. So like I said, you could, you would be able to use this as a bronzer. You can actually even use this as a topper on some of the, what do you call it? The darker, non-sparkly, bronzer. Oh my God. Okay, it's been a long day. I am so sorry. I hope I'm making sense because sometimes I start to edit these things and I'm like, God, what the heck? What was I doing? What am I on drugs? But yeah, no, I'm not. So believe me, I'm not. It's just I'm on like tired. But it's okay. But I want to make sure that I give you the right information, okay? And so next, you know what? I'm going to do all of these three at the same time because I'm keeping them all. But they're different products, okay? Number one is my Marc Jacobs. You know how much I love my Marc Jacobs, and you know I use this a lot because I do show you when I use it. And this one is actually a bronzer, and I still have this little protector. There is a mirror actually to it, but I have the protector on it, so it doesn't look like I have a mirror on it. So, and this is my perfect shade of bronzer, especially in the winter. Because I do become a little light in the winter, this is just like so perfect. And this is called Tantric, and it's number 102. And it is so nice and luxurious and very smooth, and you don't need a lot. And so you know how much I love it. And what I usually do with these is that either I take a brush, you know, kind of like this, and put it all over and, you know, dot, 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 dot. Or I can also take, if I want to look like I have a tan and be a little sun-kissed, I take a brush like this, which is the fan brush. And I just kind of throw it on here, you know, like really easy like this. And just, you know, swipe it around my nose, you know, my nose here and just everywhere. So that way it gives me like I have a nice little tan look. Okay, that's that. And the next one is also by Marc Jacobs. And look, I bought this because of aesthetics. This is so aesthetically pleasing to me. It's so beautiful. And so this one here is a highlighter, and the shade is Showstopper. But I will tell you, it is a showstopper because it definitely has some sparklies to it. I mean, it is very sparkly. And so you want to make sure that you don't put too much on there. Otherwise, it is a lot of glitter type. It is a little bit glittery. I don't know why. I cannot get it to pick up, but it is definitely glittery. And so, yeah, but it's very nice. And this, I would say, is for like going out or something. It's not an everyday type of thing. And the same with this one here. And this is his special edition one. And this one also, this one is a little bit darker. It's guilty. It's called Guilty. And here's the color again. This one's a little bit more peachy, but just as glittery though. There's a lot of glitter in these things. Shimmer, it's like metallic. But very beautiful. And I will go ahead and keep these because they are well used. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, we're almost there. Just hang in there for me, okay? So the next item I have here is something that I really love, and I cannot believe that I'm going to let it go. I think I may not let it go because I do get such good use out of it, is my Benefits Hula. And I know you guys must have heard of it. I mean, everybody raves about it. And the thing is, though, I really like it. And this is like my second one. And it comes with a cute little brush, just like the Rocketeer, the blush. Yeah, it comes in a little tray with the brush. And the color is just so beautiful. And this color actually works for me any time of year. It works now. It works in the summer. And it's just such a very nice color. And yeah, it's just known for its beautiful shade. And I think I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it because even though I have similar colors. My Marc Jacobs is actually the same shade as this. But I'm going to hold on to it because this is a perfect size for traveling. You know, if I start traveling here soon, if we can, I mean, this is perfect. I would take something like this versus a big palette of my, Marc Jacobs. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it. I wasn't going to, but yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. And then so next, looks like I may have two of the same things. What is going on here? I do. And it is by Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown. Okay? And they're actually the same things, I think. Yeah. And this looks like it's never even been touched. Where does it come from? Where do you come from? Yeah, it's never even been swatched. And so I think I'll go ahead and put this in my giveaway. And it is a cute little, you see, it's very cute. And it comes with a nice compact mirror. And I have two for some reason or another. Why is that? And this one looks like I have swatched it, that I have actually used this one. Yeah. And so they're identically the same. So what I will do is I will keep one and I will put the other one in the giveaways. Yeah, why not, right? Because I have two. So, okay, so the next piece here, and this is a highlighter, and this is by Becca. And I think you guys have seen me use this, and I really, really like this. This actually is kind of like the one I was just showing you by Too Faced, the Snow Bunny, and it's got the 3 different colors. And I do use this, and this does get use out of it. And this I got from an add-on, and since I've gotten it, I've used it, I mean, a significant number of times. And I think I've done a few tutorials with it, and get ready with me with it where I show you this. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it. Now, why do I like it? Because I can either swipe in all 3 colors, or I can pick just one of the 3 colors. It is very silky, and I've come to realize that Becca products, especially highlighters, is really, really nice. It's very silky. It lays on the skin nicely. It doesn't, like, even highlighters, it can fall out to me. I mean, it just doesn't sit right. It just gets that line. It just sits and you can't blend it nicely. Whereas with Becca, I can blend it very nicely. If I get it a little bit, darker than I really want it. So, yeah. And I started using, I mean, the reason why I bought this is because I bought this other one by Becca, or the other 3, is the miniature ones. You remember these little flying saucers? You remember that? Yeah, I have 3 of them. You remember? They're different shades. And you remember I used to use this a lot on the tutorials. Again, nice little mirror. And like this. And this is kind of like a Bobbi Brown thing, but this is actually nicer, like, flying saucer type of thing. I'm really get a kick out of this. And so this is the pinky color. And this is the one that I use probably the most. And then we have the, let's see, is this a white? No, this is more the beigey color. The only thing is they all come in separate containers, but which is okay because they're different colors. And this one I think is a white one, yes. And 3, and they came as a kit, as a set for the holidays, and I used it a lot. And the thing is, I have a lot of colors like this, similar to this, but I'm going to keep these, and I'm going to put it in I do have like a travel bag where I keep my miniature ones for like travel, and these will go in there instead of me using it like, when I'm doing what I'm doing. And so, yeah, that way it still gets used, and yeah. And I love it. So why am I going to get rid of it if I use it, right? Yeah. Okay, the next one. Yeah, I only have 2 more left, so hang in there, guys. This one is by Too Faced again, Sugar Peach. It is a wet and dry face and eye palette. And I couldn't figure out what the eye part about this was. I'm like, what is the eye? When I first saw it, I thought, well, it might have like eyeshadow in there too, but it doesn't. Okay, here's a beautiful mirror. It says Too Faced, but look at it. I mean, I'm like, okay, where's the eyeshadow? But then I realized you can use these shades as eyeshadow as well, and which is nice. I like it, and I actually really like this color here. This one here I love, and this one here I love as well. And I have used them. And matter of fact, I use this one as a topper if I want to give it a little bit more shine. Let's see if I can kind of like, what I have right now. Like I have, oh, that's dark. I didn't blend that out very well, did I? And I can take this pink and kind of do this and top it like so. And just top this like this. And look, and it gives it a beautiful color. I don't know if you see it picked up here, right? And so that's what I use it for. And it smells like peaches too. And so I do use this one, and I really like it a lot. And I really, like I said, I like this, the peach pearl is what they call it. This one is so beautiful. This one is just, very, it sits on top of your makeup, and it just doesn't move. And it's really, ethereal. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Ethereal. And so, yeah, I do like it. The color that I don't use a whole lot is this one, but I may go ahead and try to use it as an eyeshadow or something. Or an eyeshadow topper. Yeah, that could work. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this. By the way, I got this recently anyway. And this was part of the add-ons again. Yeah, these are very inexpensive add-ons. And I'm like, wow, this is good. And this is real Too Faced. So, yeah. Yep. And I like it. And the very last thing left, very last one, is by MAC. and it is, again, Disney's Aladdin. And, you know, it wouldn't be my decluttering if I didn't have at least one Disney, you know, collab, okay? Oh, gosh. So, yeah, and I love Disney, and, yeah, it is what it is. But look at this. Aesthetically beautiful, beautiful. And it says Aladdin right here. And the inside of it is so pretty. It's a mirror. And then look at it. It's got like a lantern on it and so beautiful. And like I said, their MAC stuff is really, really beautiful anyway. And this one is really nice. This is more of a, I used it a little bit, not much. As you can see, the lantern is pretty much intact. This is good for the summer. Perfect for the summer. You know, after a beautiful day and you want to go out to dinner and you want to eat outside and, you know, not like you have any choice right now, but it used to be where you used to go to a sidewalk cafe and a very nice, you know, place to eat. You shimmer in the twilight, and it's just, yeah, I'm a romantic, right? And so this I will go ahead and keep. You know, I don't know why I keep it in a box, but like everything else, you know, like my Hello Kitty and everything else, I like to keep them together. So I think that's it, my beautiful wildflowers. But, you know, I would not be surprised if it's not like those 3 Marc Jacobs. I totally almost forgot it. You know what? Hold on 1 minute because I see a straggler. Give me a minute. Okay, I knew I saw one try to get away. Anyway, here it is. And this is one that I used to use, religiously. I will say this is probably one of the products I used the most of all of the highlighters in all times. And I guess it's because back then when highlighters weren't big, nobody was making them. And this was like the very first highlighter I ever saw, and I used it. And it is so nice. And actually, according to the company, I think is this a physician's formula? No, it's called Happy Booster. And they claim that they have a booster in there, some kind of a pheromone smell scent that boosts your happiness. And I don't know, that sounds kind of crazy, but I think it may be so, because I remember when I was using this product and the smell of it, it's just so happy. And so, yeah, it's my physician's formula. It is my physician formula. And that's what I thought. And here it is, a Physicians Formula Happy Booster. And I used to love this thing. Oh my God, I couldn't, leave home without it. And it's like this. And it's got the palette here, and it has the little brush underneath it. And I think I just gave away a whole bunch of them because I was afraid they're going to stop making it. And then I had bought a bunch of them. But this is just so beautiful. And this is one that you want to put it all over your face. This is like a bronzer. And it's a beautiful sun-kissed look. And for years, this was my go-to and my only. I didn't realize, there was so many highlighters, or there might not have been. I just, it just wasn't. And so the way they have this is so nice because you said, okay, it's a clear plastic here, but then when you flip it up, look, it's a mirror and also where they keep the brush, and it has its air so that way it doesn't get musty. And so it's so nice. But it's been so long since I reached for this, and I know I got about 3 or 4 more of them somewhere in a drawer in different patterns and different shades, and I will have to pull them out because now I remember now. So I will go ahead and declutter this. And so sad, but yeah, I can't keep them all, right? And so, okay. So as you know, how I do my decluttering, at least starting with the blush, since there's so many of them, I do say which one I'm keeping and which ones I am discarding. So I didn't keep count of it right now. Well, I know there was tons of it. And so, yeah, the total should be showing up either here or there. And so that way you can see what happened. But it looks like I might have kept more than I decluttered. Yeah, so it is what it is. But the good thing is everything I kept fits in this little thing now, see? Aside from my big palette one. So that's pretty good. It wasn't fitting because I have so many of them. But now it's like nice and look. And I just put this, drop it right into my drawer. And this is very, Very convenient now. So I'm so glad I did this. So my beautiful wildflowers, that's it for my decluttering part 3. And like I said, I may find some other ones, you know, straggling. I know I definitely found like 3 other foundations after I did the video, but I'll catch that in the next decluttering video. I plan to do these every 6 months. And so hopefully, yeah, I will remember to add those back in. So if you have any questions, please put them below. And if I added any value, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? This is so much fun and you guys are so great. And my beautiful wildflowers, thank you so very much. And I can't say thank you enough. And you know, the love that I feel from you guys it's wonderful. And thank you so much for being there for me. And thank you for being there for each other and how you guys support each other and, you know, give comments back and forth. I really like that. Thank you so much. So, without further ado, take care of yourself, smile, and remember, don't sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.